Hola, bienvenidos a Todos Santos a visitar las pistas de Over The Edge Baja.
Okay, sorry mom. I'm definitely questioning this decision.
You can't flush toilet paper, but it's actually kind of cool because there's a bidet.
This has been very interesting.
It's been very interesting.
Hey guys, my name's Dave. I'm the owner of Over The Edge Baja here at Todos Santos.
In last week's video, you guys know that we packed our bags and headed to Mexico. Even though we are both born and raised in Southern California, we had each never really been to Mexico, and we were excited to finally see this amazing country. So after flying into Cabo and making a 1-hour drive north to a town called Pescadero, we were going to be situated for the next week or so, checking out the awesome town of Todos Santos. There would be a lot of time spent on the beach, but more importantly, a lot of time spent in the town, hanging out with the locals and getting a feel for what living in Todos Santos is really like. The views are epic, and man, we really can't get enough of these beaches. So without further ado, this is Todos Santos.
Hey guys, quick update before we get into the video. We did fly into another part of Mexico and it's actually really beautiful here, and we haven't explored yet because we're trying to get this video up for you guys. But we will give you guys a hint. The airport we flew into is in a city with a nickname that has 2 letters as its nickname, if that makes sense. And thank you guys so much for the love on the latest videos. If you guys could hit that like button again and subscribe to the channel, it really does help the channel out a lot. Also, we do want to mention that we are going to continue working Lab Austre this year. If you guys don't know, they are a small company based out of Salt Lake. It actually is just one guy who does all these hip packs. Most hip packs are centered on the belt, but this one sits lower, and honestly it's the best design ever. And the greatest thing about it, because it sits lower, you don't have to strap in your bottles. They just kind of go into these cups and they stay put. I've never had a bottle lost on this hip pack, and that's a fact, I swear. You can fit a lot of stuff in these things, so it doesn't really look like it, but if you open up this stretchy compartment in the front, you can fit a full-size jacket, a full-size riding jacket, and then in the zipper you can fit your phone, keys, chopstick, things like that. Coolest thing too is that on the sides where the water bottles go, there's actually more stretchy fabric, so you can really stuff this thing full if you wanted to. They've given us a coupon code to share with you guys that we've said in the past. It's just awesome.mtv for 25% off your entire purchase with them. So if you're interested, go check them out. But with that being said, let's get on with the video. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo Hannah. Bienvenido a mi casa. Temporarily. Now back to language I'm better at. This is our Airbnb we've been staying in. It's actually in Pescadero, which is about a 10-minute drive from Todos Santos. So that's been a little bit interesting with the commute because we don't have a rental car. But this is our Airbnb. It's gorgeous. We definitely splurged a little bit for my birthday. And it is a duplex, so the top floor, which we're on right now, is the Airbnb, and the bottom floor is actually where the owners stay. But you can use their pool downstairs, and they're really friendly and really awesome. But we'll show you guys around. This is the kitchen. We just so happen to be making lunch. I swear this isn't 2-stage.
These are fresh tortillas, and it's only $1, like a whole pack of them.
I'll show you guys the fridge too, since we're on the topic of food. This is our fridge. We have a lot of food in here right now. I've been obsessed with these Della Rosa candies. They're definitely not good for you, but they're vegan. And I don't know if there's any other vegan candies in Mexico, so we've been eating a lot of those.
Also my new hot sauce collection. These also are less than $1, and I've been trying all of them. This has been my favorite. It's like a habanero.
Living area. It's really gorgeous in here. I love the white walls and like the bohemian vibe. Really comfortable mattress. Highly recommend whatever mattress this is because it's really nice. I feel like we've stayed at so many Airbnbs and every time we've hated the mattress, so good on them. And then my bikini collection, partially some underwear, most clothes.
Definitely, I'm not as organized.
No, definitely not. You can't flush toilet paper, but it's actually kind of cool because there's a bidet.
This has been very interesting.
It's been very interesting. It's actually our first time ever using a bidet. We definitely avoided it in Thailand, but we decided to give it a shot because you can't flush toilet paper.
My first time was a little scary.
Should we turn it on?
No.
When we first got here, I tried turning it on without sitting on it and just sprayed the wall. And one of the biggest reasons why we booked this place is because of this amazing views and all of these windows that go onto the patio. Look at this view, it's insane. So this is the Pescadero beach, and then down over that hill is where Cerritos Beach is, which is the main beach of Todos Santos. Today's a little bit gloomy, but we'll definitely put some pics in of a more sunny day out here because it definitely is really gorgeous. But even on a gloomy day, I feel like it does pretty well. So, and there's also a really awesome infinity pool, and that's another reason why I booked this place, because pools are just like our love language. We love pools and we love jacuzzi, especially after the beach. We just come, shower off, and jump in the pool. And sunsets also have been super amazing. Link in the description for this Airbnb, and let's get on with the Mexican adventures. Phew.
So like we mentioned in a previous video, this was our first trip to Mexico, and we weren't really sure what to expect. We've heard so many stories about Mexico growing up, and in all honesty, some people said they love it, some people say, be careful, but we've always found the best way to experience anything is for yourself. And after a week down here so far, man, it has been amazing. The locals are so nice and so friendly, and one of our favorite things to do is to visit the local grocery stores just because the food is so fresh. And yeah, we really do love it down here. Topo Chicos everywhere, which is only a plus. And another really cool thing are the fresh tortillas. They are so cheap and so good. And yeah, we definitely will be visiting a lot more grocery stores down here. But first, we definitely have to hit the beaches. The beaches in this part of Baja are beautiful. I mean, in all honesty, some of them are secluded, so not many people on them. And if you want to do a little bit of a walk from our Airbnb, you can actually hit the surf beach, which is Cerritos, and it's cool to walk past a bunch of cactus and you're in the desert walking towards the beach. It kind of feels like you're a little lost at times, but yeah, just keep heading towards the ocean and you will get there. All right, you guys, so we have been loving our stay here in Todos Santos. Now, the beaches have been awesome, but it's been pretty interesting because most of the beaches here aren't necessarily swim friendly. They do have a lot of rip currents and the breaks are pretty gnarly, sometimes just like directly onto the shore. But there is a swimming beach. That one is called Cerritos. It's also the surfing beach we went to the other day. But for the most part, the other beaches aren't necessarily swim friendly, but they are beautiful, like really spectacular and also secluded as well. I know you guys see a few homes behind me, but besides that, there's like no one on the beach.
But tanning has been really good. As you guys can tell, I am a few shades darker, which is really nice. And you really can't pass up this view. Let me show you guys. It's literally insane. This isn't even doing it justice, you guys. The beaches here have, like I said, been so amazing, and it's been really hot enough to tan, which has been great. I did get a little sunburnt, but we're not just here for the beaches, we're also here to explore on our bikes. So one thing we realized is the ride from Pescadero to Todos Santos is a 36-minute bike ride, which is quite far, but it's only a 10-minute drive via car. So one thing we realized is that it's a lot easier to hitchhike, which we ended up doing. One guy was definitely drinking a beer while driving, which we're not really used to, but once again, we can't stress enough how nice these people are that picked us up. Everyone here is so friendly, and we only had to ask one person each time, and they always just said yes. So Todos Santos is a really cute surf town here in Baja, and it actually started off as a mission in 1724. And we also found Hotel California, and I hope this is the famous Hotel California. But I don't know. But overall, this town has a really cute feel to it, and it does feel pretty local, even though it has become touristy over the years. But you know us, we are foodies, so we definitely had to find the really good vegan food in Todos Santos. This place is called Pura Vida. It was definitely on the pricier side, but it was super yummy. This place is called Surf's Up, and they make really great acai bowls. Definitely one of our favorites. And then we found this really local restaurant called Alma y Manny. It's definitely one of the older restaurants in town, and they have vegan and non-vegan options, which is really cool. So we got to try some more authentic food that's still vegan, if that makes sense. But whether you're vegan or not vegan, you definitely have to try this restaurant. It was super good. As you guys can tell, Mo was definitely stoked on this place. I don't know why he's smiling so much. It's kind of funny. But enough eating. Let's go check out the bike shop because we definitely want to hit the trails, and we're told we're going to be able to ride with some local kids today. So let's go.
Hola, bienvenidos a Todos Santos a visitar las pistas de Over The Edge Baja. Muy bonitas. La tienda, muy buenas pistas.
Hola, bienvenidos a Over The Edge Baja. Me llamo Guillermo, tengo 19 años.
Hey guys, my name's Dave. I'm the owner of Over The Edge Baja here at Todos Santos. We're a destination mountain bike shop. Also do full service sales and just a big part of what's happening in the cycling community here. Mountain biking's awesome. We have 2 trail networks, primarily desert cross-country single track ham built, probably 55 miles or so, and also a couple of scenic rides that take you down to the ocean, whales, that kind of stuff. So yeah, plenty of stuff to keep you entertained for several days. We do guided rides for people. We will also be doing destination tours to different towns around Baja Sur, and we also do bike rentals, nice carbon fiber and hardtails as well, so kind of the whole range.
Awesome. How can people get in contact with you guys?
Best way is to go to our website at otesports.com, or you can email us directly at dthompson@otesports.com, and we'll definitely get back to you and get you hooked up.
It was definitely awesome to hang out with the local riders, and they took us on some epic rides. The trails here are awesome, and we tried to return the favor by hooking them up with some pit vipers. We'll definitely bring some more down next trip, but man, all of these people are super awesome, and it really does go to show you that bicycles really do bring people together, even if you don't speak the same language. And even after a really awesome dinner, sometimes you don't need to speak the same language. The message gets across.
Mi amiga, mucho gusto, muchas gracias. I love you. Thank you. Thank you.
And while we didn't get a chance to film our favorite trail from here, which we actually rode on day 1, that was because we put the cameras aside and we were just trying to meet the people and become friends. We always try to put cameras aside for that. We were able to film one of the most scenic rides we have ever been on, and that's in this trail. But yeah, don't think that all of Todos Santos is just epic fire road style trails. There are some awesome single tracks on the other side, so just kind of putting that disclaimer there.
All right, so they are stoked. We hooked up with the locals for another ride. We've been here for a little bit, been riding with these guys, and finally busting out the GoPro for some filming. These guys are a rowdy crew. Phew, bueno. That's all you gotta do is you just gotta say bueno. And wheelie, 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 wheelie. Riding in Baja sure does make you feel like you're back in Tucson, Arizona. Rápido, Hannah, rápido. Mi casa here. This place is super cool. And I think we're about to see some really cool views up there too. So, oh, so much food today. Woo. The showing off begins. It's been non-stop trying to rip our legs off. Alright, so I'm just gonna have to say, this might be one of the most scenic group rides. So I'm just gonna come right in through here. Look at that. That's insane. Might be double track, but I can guarantee you this is probably the most scenic double track we've ever done. What's up here?
That's insane.
This used to be, back in the 1800s, the sugar cane was a huge cash crop here, and they used to load up wagons and from Todos Santos, that area, all the way up here, and then down. There was like a tariff house here, and then all the way down below, and load up. There's a dock on this side. You can't see it from here. If we go down to the corner, you can kind of see it, where they'd load up all the sugar cane onto boats.
Can you ride down to the shore to swim in it?
You can ride kind of above it. You can walk down from the road to it, but...
This is literally mental. I can't believe this is real. So I have seen a lot of amazing views mountain biking, but this one has to take the cake.
Loco. It's crazy.
It's insane.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. This takes the cake for the most scenic section of trail I've ever ridden. This looks way too fun. Woo! so good. Nice, Hannah. I'm not gonna lie, we're very jaded riders. We've ridden a lot of awesome zones. Highly recommend checking this place out because that was a surreal experience, especially with that in the background.
We need to come back tomorrow and swim in that.
I know.
I can't leave Baja without swimming in that. It looks beautiful.
It's rideable. Oh. Nice. Oh my God. Okay, sorry Mom. I'm definitely questioning this decision. Oh, so sick. Woo! Oh my God, this is unreal.
Todos Santos was amazing to us, whether it was the scenic trails, the delicious food, the beautiful beaches, or the welcoming locals who could not have been more inviting. We couldn't have asked for a better first stop of our Mexico trip. We will definitely be back, but for now, there is much more Mexico to see. Until next time, you guys, travel awesome. You!